trucks inside 10 seconds of William Byron.
Looking at that 19 of Daniel Hemrick. He is, well, we got a caution on the track. The 29 of Tyler Reddick around. Boy, that is a development. He was running second.
Aggressive these drivers have to be. You can see it just simply gets loose. So fortunate it doesn't slide up into that outside wall.
He does a great job getting back in the throttle. You see Timothy Peters ride by on the outside. We've seen him out of shape so many times, and that young man usually is able to maintain control, but that's how on edge he is right now.
Watch the move Peters makes. He knew that that truck was going to go back down the hill. He aimed straight at Tyler Reddick.
He may open up the bottom for Nemechek.
That's an impressive move.
Spinner, Cole Custer in the 0-0.
You see Wisely holds the brakes, keeps that truck up by the wall, allows everyone plenty of room to get by on the inside.
I talked about the inside truck, the struggle it is down there.
It didn't happen up front, but it happened right there. You see how loose he gets inside of Ben Rhodes. Can't hold on to it, but does a great job, Michael, keeping it out of the outside wall.
And that could have been possibly the worst scenario. He was inside of Ben Rhodes, and then right on his tailgate was Brett Moffitt. So that took the air off the rear. His side force was taken away, and around he went.
You talk about entering turn number 1 at about 175. You're entering this corner probably 170.
Still there. Still.
That's a helpless feeling, too.
Inside, we'll spin it here. Hold on to it.
Well, not just Brett Moffitt, but Daniel goes by on the inside of the 88, but still solid position for the 88 of Crafton, especially if they have gotten that Toyota Tundra.
Oh, trouble, up. Contact.
Again, more contact. John West Townley. And the 4, was that the
Lock her down.
It was.
4 is Christopher Bell.
Stay up high here, stay up high. Stay up high, no caution yet, caution is out.
Take a look at what happened here. See John West Townley drives down. He's down. It was down below the yellow line, but I don't think that was the issue. But he got loose down there and had to use more racetrack. But Christopher Bell was on his outside, forced him into the outside wall.
When you take that type of angle into that turn, it just really hurts your ability to keep the truck on the low side. He was low on the entry. That means he's going to push up on the exit. And Christopher Bell was on the outside, and he just wiped them both out.
Really a law of physics, you know, if you go in there, if you drive in the corner too straight, too low, you're going to have to, either you would have to jump out of the gas and not try to have the same exit speed, or you're going to have to use more racetrack. Unfortunately, Christopher Bell was there.
All right. No, Peters goes in there with him.
Spinner. It's Hemrick. Contact with his teammate, Tyler Reddick. The worst case scenario for Brad Keselowski Racing. Both of his trucks with damage.
Hit right to the tire.
See what happens. Hemrick down on the bottom.
Just got loose trying to get by the 86 of Brandon Brown, or Cameron Haley does an awesome job getting by. Several trucks getting by on the outside. Reddick committed to the outside, couldn't quite get by.
We've seen that bottom lane be very tricky down there today.
Especially when you have a truck outside you that just robs that truck of that air it needs down on that rear spoiler.
Is that the 3rd time we've seen a truck spin from that position today?
Exactly.
And you also know there again the angle that Reddick had entering that corner. He had to turn harder in the center, and that.
And here's Reddick on board. He's the spinner.
Michael, you talk about that bad angle. Look how far down he is away from the outside wall as he enters this corner.
And then when the other truck takes the corner, there just isn't room to make it.
One outside now.
In the corner.
Take a good approach to the turn. He's going to lose a couple of spots.
That's William Byron with Rico Abreu in the 2nd.
Oh, another spinner.
And this is Austin Wayne Self.
He's going back up the track.
Oh, great
Hold your brakes here.
job.
Hold your brakes. There you go.
Caution again.
All right, get rolling here.
Avoid any damage with this spin, and there's some others. Look at that. Timothy
Round out of
Peters,
room.
another near miss for Peters. He's almost been in a couple of them today.
Watch the job he does right there.
That was Kyle Martell in that 59 truck. He might have made a little contact with the outside wall, but an amazing job to avoid Austin Wayne Self. You see just a little bit fighting for space there. Wasn't much room on the bottom. Brandon Brown had him pinched down. Watch Kyle Martell go by in that white truck, number 59. How did he miss it?
I think he might have scraped that out. That they're trying to accomplish when you know how much pressure's on him to get in the chase. Oh!
Ben Rhodes and Jordan Anderson together.
See if Jordan can keep that truck out of the outside wall. You see the tire go down.
Relax, relax, relax.
He does a good job. Look at the damage to the 41 of Ben Rhodes. Looks like they may have gotten together
throughout the course of the day.
There it is. Jordan Anderson gave him plenty of room down on the bottom, and that truck got loose. We've seen it happen so many times to so many people. And then you see Ben's truck back into the outside wall. Jordan does an outstanding job keeping his truck out of the outside wall.
Yeah, when you get to head in the wrong direction, Phil, a lot of times the best thing to do is just lock up the brakes. You know you're going to blow out a tire, but it gives the other drivers room to maneuver. They know where you're headed. And you can see there, Rhodes just overcooked the entry to the corner and ran into Jordan Anderson.
Jordan just about saved that truck. Contact with the safer barrier. So the Alpha
done to the truck.
Looks like almost that's what it was. His right front went down.
Golly, that's such a shame.
Yeah, got him into the outside wall.
Underfunded team, really works hard. He drove around the tunnel on the outside. You don't see that very often.
These guys stay side by side over here in 3. It looks like Crafton's going to be able to make the move.
Oh, Gallagher spins. Spencer Gallagher spinning.
Straighten it out. Inside. Come on. You're okay.
Great job.
5 laps down, I think. I thought I heard Spencer Gallagher talk about the 41 truck of Ben Rhodes causing that crash, causing that spin. He obviously didn't crash. What an amazing job.
Cody Coughlin's got a good view of that, does a nice job backing off till he sees that truck move out of his way.
The family does, and we've got caution on the racetrack. It is Darrell Wallace Jr. around in the 6 car.
With the right rear. Wow.
And you hear the report, there's the damage.
Gives the driver a better feel of his car. Yeah, you can see, just gets loose. It's the right rear end corner. He had a car up tight on his rear bumper.
And here he is trying to save it.
Yeah, he does keep it out of the inside wall, which is good. Didn't make any more damage. Didn't.
So Jones, Suarez, Sadler, and Ty Dillon, and trouble for the other Johnny Davis Racing car. Ross Chastain is in trouble in the 4. Oh, he just got loose, DJ.
Got very loose. Oh, bring it
in front of you. Good job, bud.
I don't know if that radio was synced up right there. He really didn't have much choice. He went in there, committed to the top side, but did a nice job of staying committed and just sliding by.
Whoa. Yeah, good thing he likes the high side because it saved him that time. Here's a late look. Here goes Brendan. Come on. Got it. Just grazed the wall.
Yeah, but he's proven that he's ready to take on a challenge of whatever the track may be.
But what is that? Is it rhythm? Is it understanding? How does that translate here? Oh, big time. Crash in turn 1, and that is Brandon McReynolds in the 24.
That's a hard hit.
Driver's side, too.
I don't think there's any doubt the way that car went around that the left rear tire went down as he started to enter the corner. And at that point, as a driver, you're just long.
Out in front at Pocono.
We saw that restart. We saw a car fall into the back. That appeared to be Paul Bernard. Oh,
Choking out of 78. Martin Truex Jr. into the wall. And the caution will come out. And you saw him sparking into the corner. Martin running 3rd at the...
But that was great. And then we see going into the tunnel turn, you saw smoke coming out of the right front early. He had some sort of a problem for sure. The front end's down. Probably, I don't know if he ran over something, cut a tire. Just put right sides on. So, you know, obviously...
You don't know. After a pit stop, perhaps you ran over a piece, or maybe the tire changer can hit the valve. Take a look at what happens between Jeb Burton on the outside and Eric Almirola as they exit turn 3. Yeah, the 43's passing the 32, and it looks to me like the 43 just expects the 32 to give him the lane. The 32 doesn't. He stays in the gas on the corner exit. The 43 makes contact, and heavy damage to both cars. Mike?
Watch with all this battling going on. Logano trying to get up there, get some spots. So is Kevin Harvick. And remember earlier in the race, Kevin Harvick restarted 15th, ran his way all the way
sideways into the wall goes Joey Logano. The 24 of Chase Elliott up into him. The caution comes out. Chase Elliott. Let's take a look. They're 3 wide here. Newman, Logano, and Denny Hamlin entering, trying to go towards the tunnel. We see the 24 also trying to fill that gap, entering the tunnel turn, Jeff.
Yeah, they enter side by side. The 22 on the outside of 24. See the 24 gets loose right here, has to chase it up the racetrack. We saw this earlier in the race. We've seen the 24 of Chase Elliott have trouble in the tunnel turn. This is the 2nd time. This one obviously is much bigger impact. Just see, they enter the corner. They're so low on corner entry. Hamlin's clear, though. Hamlin can enter that low. There's no one on the outside of him. The 24 entering that low with that slight angle, and then the 31 right behind him. All of that works against him as having air on the side of his car.
It's a perfect storm for the 24, Rick. You have the 11 in front taking air off the 24, the 22 on his outside pulling the air off his right side door, and the 31 behind his rear spoiler. The downforce on that 24 had to be minimal. Chase Elliott, no chance to save the car underneath the 22.
Yeah, that a little bit of that is you kind of have to know it. You see they're up the racetrack right here already, and big impact, a lot of damage. But you know, listen, as a race off the back of the spoiler.
Get down, 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 get down.